morning. Happy Vlogmas in November, day 3. I was supposed to go to the gym this morning, did not make it at all. I actually woke up at 5 a.m. and just like completely knew I should get up and go to the gym, but spent like 2 hours just deciding if I was going to get up and go to the gym or not. Clearly, I did not get up. Ran out of Clean Skin Club wipes. These little towels are so freaking good. If you're breaking out, I recommend switching to just like these disposable wipes that you can kind of just toss after every use, because I used to use towels and honestly it was not working out. It was breaking out my face like no other. For today's vlog, I was actually going to do like a healthy fall, like my favorite healthy fall recipes. But when I woke up and I looked around my house, the scaries set in. My house doesn't, I don't have a small house, but it's not like super open concept because I have so many turns. It's not like just open completely the floor. So every time that the kitchen is a mess or the living room is a mess, the whole house looks like it's a mess. And it was really messing with my brain. Sometimes I have a hard time functioning or doing anything at all if the house is a mess. So I'll just ignore everything else I have to do and just start cleaning the house. So, and then I was also thinking, I don't actually have that many fall recipes. Usually for me, I have mainly like soups. Like I do a lot of soups. And that's actually why the kitchen is such a mess. Because yesterday I did like oxtail soup, and I did this at like 6 p.m. and I finished super late and I was so tired that I just did like a quick cleanup and then completely just loaded, like put everything on in the sink and then just left it there. So this morning when I woke up, I was like, whoa, what is happening? So I'm going to do a little reset, kind of like a midday quick reset. I remember when I worked in an office, I would have such a hard time keeping up with the house. Usually it was like on the weekends that I really like dove in and did a cleaning. And it was always so exhausting because I would spend all day just like cleaning, picking up stuff, or I'll feel overwhelmed during the week because the house looked a mess. Now I have kind of been able to pick up as I go, and if the house looks crazy, like don't wait for the weekend to clean. I do my best to a couple minutes, and sometimes I do try to do, if I have enough energy, like 20 minutes before bed to like pick up. But last night I was just so tired that I couldn't even do that. Let me go throw something on really quick, and then yeah, we are kind of ready for the day. Chill fit for the day. I usually wear chill fits now anyways. I don't know if you guys remember, probably not. If you're new here, you definitely do not know this, but last year I had, or at the beginning of the year, I had made like a little pact with myself because I worked from home, and last year I was just going through it. I would never get dressed like at home. I would just sometimes even work in my PJs, or I would look crazy. I would put on like these big ass sweatpants, hoodie over my head. I was just going through it. I was going through it. And I had made a pact to myself that this year I didn't necessarily have to like dress up like jeans or whatever, but I did want to just like switch it up every day, every other day, just like swap out my house clothes and, you know, just make it look a little cleaner and stuff. And so far so good. I at least do like my makeup just so at least it looks a little put together, and yeah, we're doing it. I also start work in like 10 minutes. So let's get our water going. Where are we gonna start? I'm actually just gonna start off the living room really quick before I have to go clock in for work. So I'm just gonna pick up here. And then we gotta get Rocket up from bed because he also has been sneaking into our bed lately, and he'll stay in bed all day. And then at nighttime, he'll be going crazy. So we gotta get him up from bed. Why do we have 3 pairs of sandals in the living room? It's just 2 of us. Want to say good morning, other YouTubers? Good morning, YouTubers. Say good morning. Let's clock into work, and I will catch you guys on my next break. A second break to get my breakfast going. I think I'm gonna have some Ziggies and a little bit of granola. This is just the almond granola. This one is so freaking good. This is this the one that's made with coconut, and am I confusing it with a different one? I might be confusing it with a different one, but this one is also really good. I don't have much for breakfast other than like this. I mean, or I can make eggs, but I don't have the time to make eggs and stuff, so I have to go food shopping, but that's a whole other scenario. Just a little handful. Just like that. And we're done. Little break time. I feel like I worked the whole shift already, and it's only because somebody's shadowing me today, so there's a lot more talking, explaining, all of that. And so usually it's just breezy. I'm doing my work, and then I just come out here and I do what I gotta do, then I go back to work. But because they're shadowing me, it just took a lot longer and it feels more exhausting. Anyways, that's okay. We're gonna tackle this kitchen as quick as possible so I can get some food and then be able to go back to work. Usually the way I divide my house is I'll work in sections, and that seems to be like what works best for me. Oh, one touch rule, one touch rule, one touch rule, one touch rule. Do you guys, if you don't know what the one touch rule is, it's like a way for you to be organized. Only touch something one time. I'm the worst with this. I will literally, this will be here and I will move it over here, when I could just be like, okay, this goes in here, this goes in the fridge, and now it's done. And I have the bad habit of just moving stuff around rather than putting it away. And so it seems like a lot, you're doing more work by putting it somewhere rather than just putting it in the original place. So one touch rule, that's what I'm trying to do. So as I was saying, I usually like to divide my house by sections. So I'll work on the living room first, because that's usually the easiest and the quickest thing to pick up. And then I'll move on to like either the kitchen or like the dining table or like my room, rather than just like be all chaotic all over the place. This I have to wash by hand. Let's load these dishes and get out of here. And that was my quick little reset. Honestly, I've just learned over the years, probably through my mom, to clean quick, like move quick. Like it's just, we're like big on Saturday cleanings, like deep cleanings and cleaning the whole house all in one day. And just, I think that over the years, I just picked up speed and I just like move a lot quicker now. So sometimes my little resets go by really quick. But this is just to let you know, a little quick reset. There was somebody, like a podcaster, I forgot her name, but she would say how she would put a timer for 10 minutes or 15 minutes on her phone, and whatever she can pick up or clean within those 10 minutes or 15 minutes, like that's what she would do before bed. And most of the time that works for me, but there's times where I'm just so tired that it has to wait for the next day. I'm very fortunate that I do work from home, and so I can do this on my break and still have 10 minutes left to kind of get my food served and then just get back to work. But yeah, just kind of like a reset. Doesn't have to be anything deep. I like to use like the Swiffer, the mop, and just like the regular Swiffers for quick cleanings. So in the middle of the week, if I just need to Swiffer the house really quick, I'll do that rather than taking out the whole vacuum and making that like a whole thing. So sometimes having quick things like that really help me. But yeah, that was today's quick little reset, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.